that's the main thing. Like with this, first of all, I mean, like, what I'm saying, like with the situation of, the attack that's been on my life, man, like I don't, I don't consider myself, a part of society's cultural and, this day and age tradition and stuff like that. I don't consider myself that, you know what I'm saying? You got persecutors trying to make me into that, you know what I'm saying? They tried to sabotage and distort in my life, you know what I'm saying? But when I was too young to make, before I was too young to be aware of the situation and be able to make my own choice and decision, they tried to goad me in a certain direction and life path. You feel me? Before I was able to make that decision for myself. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not a part of the culture there. The only thing the cultures did for me is destroy my life and kill things close to me and things I love, and kill, steal, and destroy my life. That's all that's that's happened. Like, that's all that's happened. Pain, suffering, torture. Before I was even, able to discern anything. And that's all I know. I mean, so I don't consider myself a part of, none of that. I mean, and the things I've been going through, I've been successful, you feel me, for a long time now. My definition of success is like, as far as an author, I've been successful for a long time. And that's like, with the exception, excluding all the, the bad stuff, the persecution, the rumors, the slander, and smear campaigns, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Things that were intentionally implemented in order to degrade the quality of my life out of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Things made up, fabricated, went, above and beyond, to make into reality things that were not reality. All facts, contrary proof, ignored in order to facilitate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the situation, I ignore, with the exception of all that. I've been successful as an author for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So I know, and I can understand the difference between, when I'm under attack and I've been under attack. I mean, this is not no normal attack. These are, me not being a person associated with the culture, then I can say that these things have been crimes against humanity, that's been happening to my life. You know what I'm saying? That I didn't get, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't bring it on myself. That's the difference. You got somebody pick me out for this to happen to me. Before I was even young, before I was even old enough to understand, I was already, you know what I'm saying? And that's the situation. Like, my life is not fair. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair. I mean, it never was fair. I was too young, you know what I'm saying, for any of it. And that's when my life was over. You know what I'm saying? When the blessing of God was seen on it. And that's when my life was over, really. And so ever since, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing aspects of that by the Baphomet. You know what I'm saying? Who was terrorizing my life. I didn't understand, you know what I'm saying, the details of the situation, and they weren't visible for me. Just only through time and through years of, just like pursuing, just understanding of what is going on. When I realized what's happening in my life was not what's happening to other people's lives, though there's nothing in my life that should make that be the situation. You know what I'm saying? And that's the weirdest thing for me. So it's a elaborate situation, but everybody see what's happening though, at this point. I'm heavily persecuted by the Antichrist Baphomet for my religion and faith, in the Lord, and also for my tremendous talent. People trying to steal my stuff. They had like help to steal my ideas and things in secret, and it's an elaborate situation. They had like powerful helps, to facilitate these things inadvertently, quote unquote, and also overly. So the attack on my life is far from normal. Like, your average person don't go through this right here. It's impossible. It should be impossible. It should have been impossible in the beginning, to be honest. But you see though, and God been watching since '94. You feel me? All the way to now. So you already know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what God take is on everything. Well, he already got it's already written. You know what I'm saying? Understandably so though,